Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Carlos from Twins Reef, and today I'm bringing you guys an update of my 30 long integrated marine reef tank setup. And it's been about 2 months since I posted an update on this tank to this YouTube channel, and a lot of things have changed, as you guys can see with the light. I went back to my AI Primes HD Generation 1, and I decided to sell my Kessel AP 700. One reason, I needed the funds, and also that light was just an overkill, not in a bad way, but I know my AI Primes could do the job on this aquarium. I did like the Kessel AP 700. Corals grew. It brought a lot of color to the corals, and it also you could tell when I record videos or take pictures, it comes out much better with the blues for the Kessel AP 700. But I just thought it was too much. I already thought I was going to sell them. I had that in mind for a while now, but I was just keeping them because I wanted to set up a frag tank, but that's going to be in the future. That is nothing that's going to be coming to this channel. So I just decided to, you know what, just rehome them for somebody that actually needs them, and that's what I did. So for equipment, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm still using my Jabo wave maker. I'm using my ghost skimmer, and went back to the AI Primes HDs. And to be honest, guys, when I set up the AI Primes, they look so outdated. The Kessel AP 700 looks so fancy, so sleek and nice, and it just looks so funny. I did like how the Kessel looked on this aquarium, but sometimes we just need to take a step back, and that's what I did. But everything's doing good. As you guys can see, also there is a breeding box inside the aquarium. I'll let you guys know why there is a breeding box inside this aquarium. Like I said, a lot of things has changed within these 2 months. So let's just jump into this tank and give you guys a quick update on what's going on with the 30 long integrated marine saltwater tank setup. Alright guys, so let's jump into the update, and let's start with the livestock. As I was preparing this tank for this video, I came close to the aquarium and a foul smell came to mind, and it kind of smelled like dog poo, and we do have a dog, and I thought the dog had pooped somewhere near the stand. I also thought it was probably me, so I started to smell my armpits. I was like, wait, is it me that smells that bad? And no, it wasn't me. So I looked down underneath the stand and I noticed something dark, and I was like, wow, the dog pooed underneath the aquarium by the stand. So I grabbed it to pick it up just to make sure if it was poo, and it ended up being one of my 6-line wrasse. And I do not have a lid on right now. I do have a lid, but I started to like the look of a rimless tank. I had 2 6-line wrasse, so I don't know if that 6-line wrasse that jumped was my wife's, the one that was in her previous saltwater setup, or the one that I originally got for this tank. I don't know if it got stressed and it just decided to jump out or not, but it did get me a little bit upset of what had happened to it. So now I am left with 1 6-line wrasse. Also, another resident that I have on this aquarium is my Mandarin goby. Let me try to zoom in that it's right there. This Mandarin goby has been doing really well in this aquarium. I got it because I had a overpopulation of amphipods, tiger pods, and I needed some control regarding the pods, so I decided to get this Mandarin goby. It has been with me for about half a year now, and it's been doing really well. I was always scared of getting another Mandarin goby because of what happened to my old 2 gobies. One just didn't eat and die, and it died. And then the other one that I had bought, it seemed like it got picked on. It got bit by its fins and it just died. I think my previous Wyoming pair that I had in this tank bit them off and it died, but this one has been doing pretty well. Once in a while I feed the tank brine shrimp, so I don't know if it feeds of the brine. I've caught it a couple times trying to eat the flakes, so I don't know if it eats the flakes or not. But if I ever see it get skinny or starve, signs of starving, I will rehome it immediately. We'll donate it to a local pet store or to a local hobbyist. Now let's jump into the third resident, and it is my black snowflake clownfish. So the story of this fish was when I used to have my 10-gallon budget built. I bought him. I got him for a good deal in my opinion. I got him for $20 at my local pet store, and I couldn't pass on that deal, so I got him. I was like, wait, I have a 10-gallon setup, let me just buy him, put him there. But I don't know, something about him that I really like. The black and white looked pretty awesome, and I got him. So it came to that point that I liked him more than my Wyoming pair, which I had for a long time, probably about 2 to 3 years. And one time I was selling some corals that I had. A couple came and the guy's wife liked the Wyoming pair, and they told me, what do you want for them? And I was like, I kind of don't want to sell them, but it was an opportunity to rehome them so I could keep my snowflake here. And I did. So I rehomed my 2 Wyomings, and I just kept the snowflake here. And it just came to be that one time I seen him laying just on the sand bed, and it got me really scared. I thought it had died, but no. I don't know if that's something regular that clownfish do, or it could be also that it's old or not. But I know that clownfish could live from 5 to 15 years. But yeah, I thought it was sick or what was going on, but no, it's doing well now. It's healthy. I don't know why it was laying on the sandbed, and this was for about a couple of weeks. But now it's doing well. I don't know why it was doing that. They're weird. Now let's jump into the yellow tang. This is a baby yellow tang. It was smaller than this. I will rehome this yellow tang once it overgrows this tank, because I'm not thinking of upgrading in a long time. I got him because I started to get hair algae and some algae on the rocks, on the glass equipment, so I got him, and he ate the algae. He helped me keep the algae under control. He's still in this aquarium. He is camera shy. Well, he's always shy when I'm here. But yeah, he's a good resident of this tank. Here and there when there's algae in the tank, I see him pick at it, eat at it. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I have 5 fish. Almost forgot one, guys. I have a 6-line wrasse, so they'll make it 4 fish. And I lied, I have 6 fish. The other fish that I have, it's always in that rock hiding, and it's my yellowtail blenny, which always hides. Sorry for that. It always hides, and here and there it comes out when I feed the tank. Now you guys will wonder, why do I have a breeder box? Well, I have a breeder box because I have a gold lining maroon. I couldn't pass on the deal. They had them on sale for $30. I don't know how. I remember these fish going for $60 to $100. I don't know if their price went down or not, but I got him for $30. Couldn't pass on that deal, so I decided to get him. He is smaller than my snowflake clownfish. I put them in the tank, and they were doing well. They didn't bother each other. It started to host my anemone, but just a couple days before recording this video, I seen it stuck on the overflow, and I was like, no, it died. It looked really beat up. The fins were bitten off, and I grabbed my fishnet. When I see him breeding, I ran upstairs, went through all my fish equipment, got the breeder box and got a fishnet, scooped them up and put the fishnet, the breeder box in the tank, and the clownfish has recovered. Now I am thinking of doing a budget build in the future, so I don't know if one of these fish is gonna go there. I was also thinking I might rehome my snowflake clownfish. I just like maroons a lot more, but I don't know, guys. I need to think and decide what I'm gonna do. But I am doing a low budget build in the future, probably within a month or two. So I don't know if I should just wait on that, on taking this clownfish out till then. But I don't want to make it suffer. Who wants to be in a box? That's not a right thing to do. So that's pretty much it, guys. I have 6 fish. I have 2 clownfish. I have a yellow tang. I have a 6-line wrasse, and I have a yellowtail blenny, and I have a mandarin goby. Now let's start with the corals, which that is what most of us love of this hobby, are the corals. So I'll start coral by coral. I'll pick up the camera and I'll give you guys a quick update on these corals. Alright, so let's start with the far right end of this aquarium. So here I have all the frags that I had on my frag tank, which I had to shut down because I thought I had too much tanks. But now I'm thinking of setting that tank up again, because this tank is looking like a frag tank now and it's not looking like a display, and that is something I don't like. Let me try to give you guys a top view and we could zoom in. So I have a bunch of soas that, guys, to be honest, I do not know the names of most of them. I know the one there, it is a pink zipper, and I don't know the name of that one. I know the scrambled eggs and the Gatorade's there, Bam Bam's there, and that's pretty much it. I do not know the name of the others. Here I have my Favia. I'm pretty sure it got stung by another coral. The corals that were next to it was a Enchinada acan and a Gonimpora, which I'm pretty sure the Enchinada acan probably stung it, because it did that to my other acan and it killed it. So hopefully it could pull off, recover, and because it was a pretty nice Favia. Now to the right I have a green Goni, which my clownfish started to make a mess, and you guys can see he put sand on the frag plugs there. To the other right, next to that hermit crab, it's a acan that's also dying. I'm pretty sure it got stung as well. And yeah, it's still there, it has some life, so hopefully they could jump up and recover from all of this. Now let's move more to the left. Here I have a Rasta, and to the left, I don't know what the soul that is. Then I have some green star polyps. I have my frog spawn, and I have my bicolor hammer. The corals are basically going to sleep already, since it is late as I am recording this video. I have my elegance coral there, and I have a hairy mushroom there, and I have a Monty there. Now let's jump in more to the middle of this tank. Here I have bigger colonies of soas, the scrambled eggs, the Gatorade right there, and the one in the back, I do not know the name of that one. And then to the far end I have another soa, which looks like it's not doing good. And as we move left, there's more colonies of soas, which I do not know the name of most of them. I know the one right there is a pink zipper, and the one behind it, it is a otter chaos, and behind the otter chaos we could find ourselves a green Goni. Here's another top view of all the soas that I have. So the pink zipper, the otter chaos, Gatorade, scrambled eggs, no names, bicolor hammer, the hairy mushroom, the elegance, the Monty, GSP, frog spawns, and more soas. These are the soas which I'm trying to rehome sell and haven't had any luck, but hopefully I can rehome them. I don't want to go to my local pet store because they told me they only give me $5, and no, I don't want $5, at least 10. Come on, $10 for one. Look at them. Just underneath the breeder box, we have here my leather, and also underneath we have a chalice, which I do not know the name of it. So more to the left we have more soas. The ones all the way to the left here are Sonic Flare, and then the ones right here, I forgot the names, Blue Hornet, and then I had the Rainbow Hornet in the back, and then the White Zombie, which for some reason those two, they're not doing so well, and it's been a while now that I don't know why they have looked so beat up. So hopefully they can recover, because the White Zombies, they cost me a pretty penny. I think it's like $40 for the frag. I know that they sell those for $40 per pull-up, so hopefully it could jump up and recover. Now over here we have a spicy lemon Fabia, which has grown slowly, but it has grown, and it's a pretty Fabia. I like it. And look at that little hermit doing his little mess. Not a mess, she's probably cleaning, but they always mess with my stuff. Then we go up here, we have my torch, which I don't know what type of torch it is. I got it as a no name. I paid $40 for it. At one point it had two heads, but one just died. I don't know what caused the reason. And let me go back to the Sonic Flare. When I got this coral with the soa, it was really nice, really colorful. I forgot what type of light that had on it. I don't know if it was a Kessel or AI Primes or even Ecotech Marine, but when I put these on the AP700, they lost its color. I mean, it still has some color, but not to that one color it originally had when I got them. But hopefully it morphs with the AI Primes HDs, because it all depends on the lighting. The corals would adjust to the lighting and they would morph, and sometimes they will change color. So hopefully it changes to the original color it once had when I got it. Now let's move more to the left. We have more soas. With this soa, it's really pretty. It's one of my favorites. It's like a purple in the middle and green skirts. I know just because of the filter it gives it a more like a yellowish greenish color, but if you guys were to see these corals in person, they're really nice. Now we move more to the left. We have the only surviving Aiken of the 3 that I bought. One of them died because of my Chinata Aiken that stung it, and the second one is the one that's all to the far right, which isn't doing really good, but hopefully this one makes it. It's a beautiful Aiken, and to be honest guys, this was the ugliest Aiken that I had. The first one that died was the most colorful, and then the second one was one of those that was alright. And we move more to the left. We have the Bam Bams, which has grown a bit and has its own little colony. Now here to the bottom we have the Sweet Tooth Soa, which these I think I bought 1 or 2, and now it has probably about 6 little polyps. It is a nice Soa in person. Now we go a little bit more up, we could see our Enchinada Rainbow Aiken, this little mean munchkin. It's really dangerous. That's why I always keep him isolated from everything else, because it has long tentacles and it's a really aggressive coral. Now let's go more to this rock. Here we have some, I think these are SPS. I forgot the names of these, but I paid like $5 at a coral show for these, and they have grown slowly but surely. They have had some growth. And now it's gonna be time for me to give you guys a top view of this tank. Let me turn off the wave maker because it's messing with the current of the water. Let's see, has it? Alright, here on the top of this rock we find ourselves some more chalice. We have the green stunner Hollywood chalice, or the green Hollywood stunner chalice coral. I forgot the name. That's the name, but I don't know how it is. And Hollywood green or green Hollywood stunner, forgot. And then to the left we have a pink Miami chalice. I broke this chalices because I sold a couple, and hopefully they recover. I do not want to mess with these anymore. And then to the right we have an anemone. This is a rose anemone. It was really nice when I got it, but I always have bad luck with anemones, guys. I don't know what, if it's my flow or what. I need high flow. I'm pretty sure I need high flow. I don't know why I always have bad luck with them. When I went to the coral show, I bought a rainbow anemone for $50. It only lasted me a month or two. It died and melted. Now this one is doing bad. It was doing good when I got it, then I don't know what. So I need help, guys. I'm not an expert. I just make videos because I like making videos and I like sharing my tanks, but this is not an educational video. So give me some advice because I need it. Now here in the back we have a mushroom. Remember my mushroom rock? Well, the mother, before I sold that, the mother just walked out and left all the babies behind, and it hit itself right here. So I've tried to move it to the front. I do not want to move no rock, so if it likes it there, so be it. I don't even know if it has babies underneath of it. But yeah, you know why I made that long pause? Because I forgot to tell you guys about my wild Deadpool mushroom. So it's that mushroom there. It's supposed to have some color, but it's doing okay. When I first got it, it was really hard for it to acclimate because I guess one of the persons that sells corals, he gets them from the wild, and I guess they never acclimated. So I was messing with it a lot because, you know, I'm a newbie. I'm not an expert in this like many of you guys, but I just decided, you know what, I'm going to leave it alone, and it has done pretty good. Like I said, right now most of all the corals are closing. It is time for them to go to sleep. There are animals, guys. These are not plants. Corals are animals. And yeah, so hopefully it grows because I want to see how it actually looks. A Deadpool mushroom. I seen one at the show, and they are pretty nice when they're big. So hopefully it grows and it could be fast sooner than later. So that's pretty much it for corals. I had a blue mushroom, which I was about to tell you guys I lost. I haven't found it, but man, I have a good eye. It's right there, that little thing right there. It shrunk because when I had the little frag tank, it got picked up by the hang on the back filter, and I was like, no, it died. But then I look at the sponge, and it was stuck right there. And I mean, it's still alive. Hopefully it recovers. It's a blue mushroom, and it had like a white line crossed of it. And that's pretty much it with this aquarium. I'll give you guys a quick overview with a second filter to see what type of color it could give us. Alright guys, so this is the orange filter. The filter that I had previously was the yellow filter. Now this is the orange filter. I'll give you guys a quick view of this tank, how it looks with the orange filter. So things look more orange and red. I personally like the yellow filter, that's why I use it more. Here's how things look. This tank is beautiful in person. I love the color of my tank. I just need to allow corals to grow. I need to rehome or do something about most of these frags because it's looking like a frag tank. So the next coral show is going to be coming up pretty soon next month, probably within 2 weeks. So I want to go. So I'll probably set up my frag tank because when I get some new frags, I want to put them there. Alright guys, so it's that time of me ending the video. I thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your patience. I know I'm not the best person at editing or just speaking in general, but I just enjoy the hobby. I enjoy making videos and sharing my tank with people. Like I said, this is not an educational channel. I just share my experience. I share my tank, my journey of the hobby. And I thank all of you guys who are subscribed to my channel. Happy reefing. And to those that keep Planet Tanks, I don't know what to tell you guys. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching again. If you like what you see, you guys are welcome to hit the subscribe button, like button, comment down below, and let's start a conversation. And I'm out. Peace.